Yo, what's up? Today we'll be looking at some Simpson predictions and then also some TikToks for 2024. Let's get it.
Those who don't know who Vanga is, she was a famous Bulgarian blind mystic, known for her accurate predictions. She is very famous for correctly predicting a lot of events such as 9/11, and her predictions have had 90% accuracy. She even predicted her death and exactly how she would die 10 years before. Even though she died in 1996, many are still curious about what she saw coming in the future. Vanga said that in the year 2024, a powerful object will fall from space to Earth in a major city. Some believe this could refer to a meteor strike or satellite crashing. There will also be tension and conflicts between Eastern European countries over territorial disputes. This could involve nations like Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, and others. Major earthquakes are also predicted for mountainous regions like the Andes, Himalayas, and Alps. Scientists have warned quakes in these areas could be especially devastating. An assassination or unexpected death of a world leader may rock international politics. Comment Vanga 2 and share this video, and I'll keep you updated in part 2.
You guys do know that this video is a little bit old, but most of this stuff already came through. Makes you think about it. Vanga was onto something.
This is wild. A self-proclaimed time traveler from the year 2582 has made some shocking predictions for this October. Especially those involving P. Diddy are really disturbing. Save this video and check back later to see if any of it actually happens. On October 4th, which is just hours away, the first ever footage of P. Diddy's secret tunnel will supposedly be revealed to the public. A few days later, theories about Michael Jackson, Tupac, and others are expected to be confirmed. On October 7th, another hidden tunnel will be discovered at P. Diddy's mansion, connecting the dots even further. Then, on October 8th, after days of investigating P. Diddy's mansion, a secret room will be found, and he'll also share a video of it, which is rumored to be unbelievable. On October 11th, after retracing the flights of P. Diddy's private jet, people will find that it's flown to an unknown location multiple times. At this location, there'll be a private island with a huge villa. The footage from this discovery is going to be mind-blowing. On October 19th, NOAA will discover several new, highly aggressive sea creatures, including giant octopuses and crabs. Finally, on October 26, 2024 at 2 a.m., all the pyramids in Egypt will mysteriously light up. The glow will be so bright it'll be visible worldwide. But be warned, don't look directly at the lights pointing into the sky.
The warnings of a time trap.
On that video, there's a lot that I call cap because most of the things didn't happen. I don't know about the tunnel part with P. Diddy. I didn't see anything happening there, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section because yeah. As I said, this video is a little bit old, so we're in November already, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Did some of that already happen? Because I know about the Diddy part, I'm not so sure, but yeah. But giant new animals being discovered, yeah, I don't know about that. Just let me know.
Traveler from the year 2241 about 2024 are downright haunting. He has warned us about 5 alarming dates. So save this video so you can keep track of these dates and see if they were right. Let's start with April 17th. Humanity discovers an underground civilization known as the Splitting World on April 17th, 2024. The civilization lives beneath the surface of the Earth, but contact is made through a message announcing their intention to wage war against people on Earth. On May 20th of 2024, a mirror planet of the Earth was found in our solar system. It turns out to be the same size as our planet, but with purple oceans, red flora, and opposite gravity. Despite being habitable, it is an unusual yet intriguing mirror world. On July 10th, SpaceX successfully developed a method for spaceships to reach light speed only to unexpectedly encounter hostile alien life forms who learn of the breakthrough and want to take the new light engine technology for themselves, posing potential risks. On August 29th, 134 mysterious statues suddenly materialized in every country around the world, which are then discovered to have been covertly installed by unknown aliens to both observe and frighten humanity as some kind of social experiment or prelude to an invasion. Click share, then click more and click on notes to see when the 5th event is happening.
Like a zombie apocalypse?
Yeah, in the zombie apocalypse.
Bro, you know Nostradamus?
Yeah.
So he predicted there's gonna be a zombie apocalypse in the coming year. It will appear at the time of the games of slaughter, not far from the age of the great millennium, when the dead will come out of their graves. So my mom said maybe it's 2027.
That's the deal. That's what I was thinking
Because
too.
the 7th, right?
Yeah.
And listen. So the great millennium.
Yeah.
The great millennium. Maybe that's 2000. 2000.
That has to be it.
It's gotta be. Maybe the effect of the vaccine.
How zombies will come like to life.
Okay, let me hear.
It's like in that ice, like way down below, there has to be some type of like disease or like virus that's been frozen in there.
Oh,
like from time.
Yo, that's so
then,
true.
Yeah. So like basically what I'm thinking like with like global warming, with like all the ice melting and all this.
Yeah.
I think like it's gonna melt to a point where those are gonna get exposed. So like those like whole like viruses and all this stuff are gonna get exposed.
Yeah.
And like yo, there's already people in like Antarctica. Like there's people like stationed on Antarctica and all that stuff.
Maybe in preparation.
Yeah, but maybe. Like,
Did you know that The Simpsons
Everybody's talking about the zombie apocalypse. Imagine that comes to fruition. Where are you going to hide? Let me know.
predicted a dark winter in 2024? This prediction is really frightening. Watch and
Must be things.
until the end to know how you can stay safe. An episode from season 33 that appears to have made references to the possibility of something similar to a dark winter emerging in America. In this episode, a strong winter blizzard covers Springfield, trapping the Simpson family inside their home. The fact that the show aired just a few months before winter 2024 makes it even more intriguing. What's even more alarming is that pandemic experts and government officials refer to a hypothetical crisis scenario featuring a combined catastrophe as a dark winter. After 9/11, it had been put to use, envisioning a smallpox outbreak in the United States, now the current COVID-19 pandemic, exorbitant expenses, scarcity of food and energy, and unpredictable weather patterns brought on by climate change. Some fear that America may experience a crisis similar to the one depicted in a Simpsons episode. Whether or not the rumor about a genuinely dark winter in 2024 is accurate, only time will tell. Let's wait and see. Now, here's another extremely surprising prediction for 2024. Click share, click on more, and then click on Google Maps to see where the dark winter is hitting first. You most likely will be dead in 11 months, let me explain. Recently, NASA stumbled upon some truly terrifying discovery while scanning the night sky. Something that might signal the end of life on Earth as we know it. Just a short while ago, NASA sent a special telescope called the W-22B into space from Washington. The main goal of this telescope is to keep a close eye on the movements of meteorites and asteroids cruising around in space to predict whether any of these space rocks are on a collision course with our home planet. On December 22nd, the W-22B detected something alarming. It figured out that an asteroid is heading straight for Earth, and it's scheduled to arrive in precisely 11 months. It's about 4 miles wide, half the size of the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs, but still large enough to kill billions of people. Not only will the asteroid pass Earth closely, but it is also hurtling towards us at a tremendous speed. NASA has revealed that the asteroid is approaching Earth at 54340 kilometers per hour. If you want to see where the asteroid will hit, click on Share, then press More, and select Google Maps.
Now you see predictions like this. We are in 2024. We say midway in November. Tell me what you guys think about this. Of course, we're midway. What of these predictions that he's gonna show us now did come to fruition already? Let me know. Let me know in the comment sections. Let me just stop it right there. When it comes to the presidential delay, I know there was no delay, according to me. You guys can just rectify me on that. Seeing that you guys are from the US. Also, stock markets and crypto major fall. I haven't seen that happening. Gas and oil prices rise sharply. I think that's everywhere. It affects all of us. I don't know how bad it is there in the US, but here where I'm from, we have a rapid increase in gas and oil. But yeah, this affects everyone right across around the world. Snow early for any parts. Snow comes early for many parts. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Not sure if any of these predictions are anywhat accurate so far. What happened? Donald Trump is the president, so Kamala Harris wasn't chosen. So that I know definitely it's not true. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. Man, I hope the last parts aren't true, man, because yo, just imagine, man. But what I do know is, it's a crazy world we live in. That is something, yeah. I don't even have words with all the stuff I see on TikTok. You know, there's a lot of things you can believe. There's a lot of things that comes from the Bible also, and especially Quran. We see all these predictions happening that they've been speaking about and been warning us about. Yeah, if you just open your eyes and just look around you, and you'll see that we live in a simulated world.
The Star of Jacob has been a powerful symbol and religious thought for centuries, holding deep significance in both Jewish and Christian traditions. Origins are found in an ancient biblical prophecy that has captivated theologians, scholars, and believers. For Christians, this star is often associated with the Star of Bethlehem, which heralded the birth of Jesus, while in Jewish thought, the Star of Jacob points to the hope of a future Redeemer from the descendants of Jacob. Stars have long held spiritual meaning throughout Scripture, symbolizing God's power.
Now this is fascinating. Nostradamus, the famous 16th century astrologer, renowned for his accurate predictions of future events, such as the death of Queen Elizabeth and the Japan tsunami back in January, has 4 more predictions for 2024, and they are truly chilling. Number 4, a significant change in the Catholic Church, the death of the current Pope, who is already reportedly experiencing various health problems at 86 years of age. Number 3, the Earth faces severe weather problems. A parched Earth thirsting for moisture only to be overwhelmed by torrential downpours leading to widespread floods. He warns of a future marked by scorching heat waves, rampant wildfires, and prolonged droughts. Number 2, major political drama in the United Kingdom involving King Charles III. He hints at the possibility of Charles being removed from power and mentions a potential war. His prediction raises questions about whether Charles will remain king or if there might be...
Did The Simpsons just predict that Kamala Harris is going to win the 2024 presidential election and become the first female president? This old clip from The Simpsons literally gives me the chills because Lisa even explains that she becomes the first woman president. And honestly, the creator of The Simpsons scares the shit out of me just because how much shit actually comes true that is on the TV show. Like, I don't know if he's the feds, I don't know if he's the ops, I don't know what the hell he is, but let me tell you, the way you be hitting on different shit is crazy.
Excellent question. Yes, I am proud to be America's first straight female president. Helen?
Wasn't I wearing a hat?
Yes, you were. Now, in conclusion, my administration will focus on the 3 R's. Reading, writing, and refilling the ocean. Thank you very much.
On October 25th, a famous musician will come out and reveal that they've faked their death. Whoa. Everyone will know who this person is, and he is...
All of them are predicting this famous artist has been gonna come out in October. Everyone says October. But we're in mid-November and it didn't happen yet. Maybe it was still gonna happen because I actually firmly believe something like that will happen. We don't know who the artist is going to be, but I have a strong feeling one of them are gonna come out. Who do you guys think it's gonna be? If that person decides to show up and say, fake this on this. I have a theory. I have one. MJ maybe?
To be a legend of his time.
Who do you think?
Yo, it's either Michael Jackson
or Tupac.
Yeah, it's either one of them, bro. It's either one of them. I think it might be Tupac.
I have money on Tupac.
I feel like the way the world is moving right now,
yeah,
Tupac might be the one.
Say he comes out, what would he say though?
If you look into the Tupac like mythology, he was very much about philosophy. Surprisingly, a lot of these artists, the very artistic one, they're a lot more intellectual than we think. So I think it would be Tupac because I feel Michael Jackson doesn't really have those type of, I guess, wisdom to give out.
Michael Jackson like,
so guys, if you look at your neighbor,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know that scene where Michael Jackson puts the gun down? That's kind of the way he puts the gun down. He comes out and saves everyone.
Fuck.
Oh my god, it had to be Tupac because we also talk about Michael Jackson so much that's like.
Just so you guys know, I haven't watched this video, so every time I'm downloading videos, get them together, then I start watching it with you guys. So it's also my first time seeing this, and I start to realize that there's a lot of them predicting this. But as I said, it's an old video. Let me just remind you guys.
What if I told you The Simpsons predicted P. Diddy's iconic white parties? Yeah, you heard that right. In season 15, episode 14, The Ziff Who Came to Dinner aired on March 14th, 2004, there's a party scene that eerily mirrors P. Diddy's lavish gatherings. The event is full of celebrities with attendees dressed in white. Just like Diddy's famous parties, all the characters are dressed in white, drinking strange drinks, and the attendees are both adults and children, including bands, pop stars, famous models, rappers with gold chains. Some characters even resemble real-life stars like Beyonce and Jay-Z. Here's where it gets fascinating. Homer is led through the party, passing by various guests to meet the host. As Homer ascends to the second floor, he is introduced with a powerful...
What's going to go on with the world economy? Tell me.
We're going to have a reset in 2024. Every time we have a dragon year, that's usually when the reset comes. Last time we had a big major reset was 2000 with the dot-com bubble, and that was also a dragon year. The Fed is going to have to introduce their Fed coin because a lot of other countries don't want to deal with the dollar anymore. So the Fed's going to have to do something, or it's going to be the U.S. military because they have to protect their dollar. The reason that America is the world's superpower is because the petrodollar system, that is crumbling. At some point, the Fed's going to have to basically step in and be like, you know what, we're going to have a Fed coin. And for that to happen, a lot of these other coins have to die first.
Those of y'all holding on to Bitcoin, Dogecoin, whatever coin there is still, be careful. I'm not saying be careful. I'm not a financial advisor. Nor do I know much about anything about crypto, but I just don't trust it.
The 7 wild predictions made by the Simpsons. You have never heard of the last one. 1. The death of Elizabeth II in 2022. The series struck again in an episode from 2017 by predicting the death of the Queen of England in 2022. 2. Smartwatches. This image is from an episode from 1995. 20 years later, we will witness the first Donald Trump smartwatches. 3. President of the United States. The episode aired in 2000, while Donald Trump won the presidential election in 2016. 4. Disney acquiring Fox. Predicted in 1998, this acquisition took place 19 years later. 5. The Ebola virus pandemic. Predicted in 1997 in the series. A serious outbreak of this disease occurred 17 years later in Africa. 6. The design of the first iPods. The episode dates back to 1996, and Apple released its first iPod in 2001. 7. The trip to Mars in 2026. In one episode, survivors of the nuclear bomb are sent to Mars to establish a new colony. Will they be right?
Homer warns about... How is that even possible? That they were able to... The Simpsons were able to predict everything. Like literally everything they just showed in that video now. It's scary if you think about it. I think I have to start watching The Simpsons again. Maybe go through all the episodes, and there are thousands of episodes probably. But Simpsons is something eerie off with The Simpsons. The Rapture.
Alright, so a psychic went on Fox News to predict Trump's 2024, and you guys gotta see this.
Let's do just one card. We like that one.
Oh.
Oh.
What is that?
I mean, I do recognise that I'm at Fox TV. I a sense of loss, but it's very specific. No, let me move on.
The latest predictions from The Simpsons for 2025 are genuinely eerie. This one is absolutely disturbing. In season 24, episode 9, Homer Simpson is preparing a bunker fully stocked with provisions for his family, anticipating something dreadful on the horizon. Shortly after, a solar superstorm strikes Springfield, a silent, invisible tempest sweeping through the town, causing severe consequences. This catastrophic event leads to a complete shutdown. No internet, no electricity, everything comes to a standstill. A solar superstorm could wipe out the internet for weeks or even months or even forever. The portrayal of a solar superstorm in the episode aligns with the potential real-world impact such an event could have. Interestingly, NASA has recently made a shocking discovery, a massive hole in the sun called the Coronal Hole. This hole, large enough to engulf 60 Earth-sized planets, is currently releasing solar storms at a staggering speed of 1.8 million miles per hour and could be headed to Earth fast.
That's another one for the books. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And please subscribe, follow my channel. Let's get it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.